What up, guys? This is Cheevo Guides back here again with another video. Today we're going to be checking out the launch of the brand new subscription service by PlayStation that's going to be competing with Xbox Game Pass. It's still called PlayStation Plus, however there's 3 tiers of PlayStation Plus now. You have PlayStation Plus Essential, PlayStation Plus Extra, and then finally PlayStation Plus Premium. This is definitely long overdue. It's about time they finally have their Game Pass competitor. In this video, we're going to be checking it out as the service just launched a few hours ago, at least in Asia, excluding Japan. In most of Asia, this brand new subscription service is available. After this video, I'll actually be uploading a tutorial on how to make a Singapore account if you want to go ahead and try this service early, as it's only available in Asia. So if you want to go ahead and try playing some of these classic games early, you're going to need a quick tutorial on how to make an account and do so. It's going to be releasing in Japan on June 2nd, and then in about a week and a half later, on June 13th, it should be launching in North and South America. And then finally, Australia, New Zealand, and Europe should be getting the service on June 23rd. So by June 23rd, pretty much the whole world will have access to this brand new subscription gaming service by PlayStation. Now, personally, I went ahead and signed up for a Singapore PlayStation account. That way I can go ahead and check out this service and I can give you guys the scoop on it. Also, they have some really cool games on the service that I'm eager to check out, specifically some classics. We'll dive into that in a bit, but now that we went ahead and talked about the launch date, let's go ahead and talk about the prices. Now, as I just mentioned, I'm logged into a PlayStation Singapore account, so these are the prices in Singapore. However, I'll go ahead and put up the global prices here as well. Starting off with PlayStation Essential. So, PlayStation Essential is simply the old PlayStation Plus. This gives you access to the free monthly games for both PS5 and PS4. This also includes online multiplayer access, exclusive discounts, cloud storage, and more. So, for the basic PlayStation Plus, it's $9.99. In Europe, that would be $8.99. In the United Kingdom, that would be $6.99. And in Japan, that would be 850 yen. Now, let's take it up a level to the brand new PlayStation Plus Extra. This is basically the Game Pass competitor. This one is $14.99, or if you're in Europe, it's $13.99. In the United Kingdom, it's $10.99, or in Japan, it's 1,300 yen monthly. And that's pretty much the price of Xbox Game Pass as well, at least if you're paying the $14.99 to have Xbox Game Pass PC as well. Now, what's included in PlayStation Plus Extra? Well, first and foremost, it's going to include everything that's included in the PlayStation Plus Essential. So you get the free games, the online multiplayer access, the discounts, the cloud storage, and more. But at this level, you're also going to get the Game Pass competitor. So you're going to get the PS4 and PS5 game catalog. And they're claiming that this includes over 700 games. Whatever's available on their gaming subscription service, you'll have access to download and play those games. Assuming you continue to pay for the service, of course. If you were to stop paying, you would lose access to those games. And of course, there's also the chance that they may end up removing games off of the service just like Game Pass. Now, third, we have PlayStation Plus Premium. This is going to include everything in the other 2 tiers, except now we're going to have access to the classic games, which include PS1, PS2, PSP Classic, as well as PS3 remasters. This also includes limited time game trials on blockbuster titles, similar to how EA Access, or I guess EA Play now, does it. They typically give you 10 hours to try their games before you have to go ahead and purchase it. And same thing here, you'll be able to try brand new games like Horizon Forbidden West. You can go ahead and try it for a few hours before you actually have to buy it. This is also going to include cloud streaming, which is only available in select markets. So the top tier PlayStation Plus Premium is actually going to be more expensive than any Game Pass plan available, as PlayStation Plus Premium costs $17.99 in the USA, $16.99 in Europe, $13.49 in the UK, or 1,550 yen in Japan. And again, that's monthly. So if you want the Game Pass competitor plus the classic games, you're going to be paying pretty much $18 a month. Alright, so now that I got the basics out of the way, we know when it's going to launch in your area, and we also know what the prices are going to be. So now that I have some early access to this plan, let's go ahead and check it out, starting off with the classic games, as that was the most intriguing part for me. I was really hoping that we would get some cool third-party PlayStation 1 classics, especially if they have some trophies. So when you go to the PlayStation Plus Classics section, these are the games that pop up. I did realize we're missing a few. For example, Siphon Filter is not right here. It's still on the actual store. I'm sure this just needs some updating as it literally just came out in Asia, but we have some really cool games here. Some games that were really big on the original PlayStation. For example, Tekken 2, Oddworld Munch's Odyssey, Ape Escape, Everybody's Golf. Again, there's Siphon Filter, but most importantly, they have Toy Story 2 on here. I don't know what they had to do to get this license from Disney, but to see a really cool third-party game like this in the Classic Collection, I gotta say it really gives me hope that we're going to see some more awesome games in the Classic section of this service, especially third-party ones. I remember playing this Buzz Lightyear game, Toy Story 2, back on the N64, and really having some nostalgia for it, so I'm excited to go back and play it via this service. I really can't believe nobody's talking about the fact that Toy Story 2 made the list on this service. If you guys want to see some PS5 gameplay, let me know. I'm thinking about uploading a long play for the game, showing you guys gameplay of the full game running on PS5 via this service. As of right now, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Toy Story 2 has any trophies, but games like Siphon Filter and Ape Escape do, so hopefully it's just a matter of being early. I'm hoping the trophy list ends up publishing eventually. If so, you can definitely expect a trophy guide for Toy Story 2. I'm even thinking about doing one maybe for Siphon Filter or Ape Escape. Anyhow, as you can probably tell, my favorite part of this brand new PlayStation plan is definitely the Classic Collection, especially the fact that they went above and beyond and went back and added trophies to these classic games. Something I really wish Xbox would do. If they added achievements to the old OG Xbox games, I'd be absolutely ecstatic. But here we have PlayStation doing the exact same thing, so I gotta give props where props is due. Major props to PlayStation for going back and adding trophy support to some of these classic games. Not just PS2 and PS3, but even PS1 games. So that's going to cover my favorite part of this service, at least so far, which is the classic games. Next, I want to talk about the game trials. This is a brand new feature that comes to PlayStation via this plan. And again, it's very similar to the way that EA's subscription plan does it. If you have a subscription to EA Play, you can get access to their new releases at least for a 10-hour trial. For example, every time Madden comes out, they let you play it for free for 10 hours as long as you have their subscription service. And if you're still interested in playing the game after those 10 hours, you have to purchase the game. And it looks like PlayStation is doing pretty much the same thing here. So these are all the games that have game trials if you're interested in checking it out. The list actually isn't too long, but maybe if you want to try Cyberpunk or Horizon Forbidden West, this is something that you could do via the game trials. Next, I want to talk about the PlayStation Plus catalog. This is what you're going to compare to Xbox Game Pass. Again, they're claiming that this includes over 700 games on their subscription service. This section is only going to include PS5 and PS4 games. But you heard me right, it does include some PS5 games, which is really cool, especially for people that just got a PS5. Maybe you want to try out Returnal, Demon's Souls, or even Spider-Man Miles Morales. They're all included with their brand new plan. It also includes a bunch of Ubisoft Plus games, so if you're into Ubisoft games, pretty much every single new Ubisoft game is going to be included in this subscription plan. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's included in their brand new streaming service. That way we can get an idea of what first-party games it includes and how competitive it is compared to Game Pass. So first and foremost, we have Spider-Man Miles Morales, we have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, we have Demon's Souls, 2K22, Ghost of Tsushima Director's Cut, Red Dead 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, Spider-Man Remastered. We're talking about a ton of high quality games here. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through them. I'm not going to go through every single one in detail. I'm just going to give you guys a quick snapshot of what's available, and I'll tune back in with some commentary once we're done going through the games. If you're interested in a video going through every single game that's included in the subscription service, let me know down in the comments below, and I may post a video going through every single game available on the service at launch, as I think some people may actually be interested in watching a video like that. If so, again, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, these are all the games that are included in the PlayStation Plus subscription. Next, we're going to talk about the PS Plus collection. This is something that's included with the regular PlayStation Plus Essentials membership, so the $10 plan. This is a collection of some of the top PS4 games, a lot of their popular first-party games that released on the PS4, but also some really good third-party games as well, such as Bloodborne, Uncharted 4, Last of Us Remastered, Ratchet & Clank, God of War, The Last Guardian, plus a bunch of really cool third-party games as well. So yeah, a lot of high-quality games here. Just know that these games are available for the $10 plan. You don't necessarily need the quote-unquote Game Pass competitor, which is the $15 plan. That's going to include the whole other list of games I just showed you. Next, we have the PlayStation Plus freebies. These are the 4 free games that you get for having the plan every month. This is comparable to the games with gold that you get if you have Xbox Live Gold every month, and these are free games that once you claim them, you have them on your profile. I think the way PlayStation does it though, if you stop paying for it, you lose access to those games. Next, we have exclusive perks. This is basically just like DLC and, little microtransaction stuff that you get for free for having a PlayStation Plus membership. It may be a skin in Apex or a weapon skin in Fortnite, things like that. Basically just free DLC. Just keep in mind that the free games and the free DLC is included with the base plan, that is the PlayStation Plus Essentials plan. That basic plan also includes the exclusive discounts, so you get an extra discount on some of the weekly sales. So I gotta admit, as a big Xbox fan, they have a lot of good stuff here with their launch for their brand new subscription service. Again, it's just called PlayStation Plus. Ultimately, there's 3 different versions of this. The bottom tier one is your basic PlayStation Plus that you're used to for $10. They have the mid tier one for $15, that is the Game Pass competitor. And then they have the $18 version, which has the Game Pass competitor plus the classic games. I gotta say, out of everything though, my favorite thing by far is the fact that they went back and added trophies to some of these PS1 and PS2 games. Again, major props to PlayStation for doing that, and that's going to cover my breakdown on the launch of the brand new PlayStation Plus service. And overall, I'd say it looks really good. If you're a big PlayStation fan, I obviously really recommend it. I'm going to be checking out some of these games on the plan in the next few days, so if you want to request anything specific, just let me know down in the comments below. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Banksa, and Purple Rain 6. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.